Now, in this lecture, I'm going to show you how you can create this beautiful footer for this website. You can notice here in this footer we have 3 columns. In the first column, I'm going to have the description of this website. The second column is all about the recent post, and in the third column, I have the popular post. So let's start with the first column. So I'm going to just create 3 columns using my grid system and put content inside these columns. So I'm going to simply open my editor and just open the index.html file. And down here, just out of this main section, we have this footer tag. So let me just specify class to it so we can access this footer easily. So I'm going to specify here class footer area. And I'm going to just add here row class. And in this row, we have 3 columns. So in this row, I'm going to call my grid columns. So I'm going to just create here a column. So I'm going to say here call for LG. And just out of that, I'm going to just specify here call for MD. And along with that, I'm going to call 12 SM. So now what I'm going to do is I just want to specify 4 column space to the large device, 4 column space to the medium device, and 12 column space to the small device. So I'm going to just duplicate this line and create 3 columns here. So on the same row, I have here 3 columns. In the first column, I'm going to just create about me section. I'm going to add here a comment and say about me. And just out of that, I'm going to just add here a section. And to this section, I'm going to specify class about me. And in this section, I'm going to create a division tag with the class site logo. And in this division tag, I'm going to create image tag and specify my site logo. So I'm going to select asset folder, then select images, and then I'm going to select this logo.png file. And in the alt attribute, I'm going to say logo. I'm going to specify class to it, which is fluid, to make this image responsive. Then just out of that, I'm going to add a paragraph with the para class, which is a global class. And I'm going to add here demo words here. So I'm going to say lorem 20. So when I press tab, I'm going to have 20 demo words here. Just out of this paragraph, down here, I'm going to create social icons. So I'm going to create here a division tag with the class social media, and I'm going to just add anchor tag here. And to this anchor tag, I'm going to specify class text primary. So this will specify primary color to this anchor tag. In this anchor tag, I will just create a span tag, and to this span tag, I'm going to specify class and add font awesome icons. So I'm going to say fab FA Facebook F. So this will add Facebook icon in my website. So if I just open my website, you can notice here I have this Facebook icon. Now I just want to remove the fluid class from this image because this will just take the whole width of this column. So I'm going to just remove this fluid class, save the changes. Now I'm going to just create few media icons here. So I'm going to duplicate this line, and I'm going to just create here. The second icon is going to be the Instagram. The third one is Twitter, and this one is going to be YouTube. And I'm going to just get rid of this line. Save the changes. When you open your website, you can notice you have these icons here. Now let me just style these icons. So I'm going to just open the style.css file and style these icons. So I'm going to just toggle this window on the right side, and right here I'm going to create a comment footer area. And in this footer area, I'm going to style this footer section. So I'm going to simply first select this footer area. So I'm going to say here footer area, and I want to specify background color to it. So the background is going to be a variable. So I'm going to call here dark variable. When I save the changes, this will specify dark color to this footer section. Just out of that, I'm going to just select this footer area again, copy it, paste it down here. And I want to select the descendant row class, and I just want to specify padding to it. The padding is going to be 5% to the top and bottom and 0 for the left and right. So this will just add some padding to this footer section. Just out of that, I'm going to just select the footer area again and select the paragraph. And to this paragraph, I'm going to select the para class. I just want to specify padding left to it. So I'm going to say padding left is going to be 1.5 rem. And padding top is going to be 0.9 rem. So I'm going to just add some padding to this paragraph. Save the changes. So this will just add some padding to this paragraph. Along with that, I just wanted to add this padding to this media icon as well. So I'm going to just copy this footer tag and just specify comma here and paste the footer tag again and just say social media. Save the changes. You will have the same styling for this media section as well. Just after that, I'm going to just add some padding between these media icons. So I'm going to just simply select these media icons using this social media and select the anchor tag. And to this anchor tag, I'm going to specify padding right. It's going to be 1 rem. When I save the changes, this will add some padding between these social icons. Now just after that, I just wanted to add some padding to this footer, to the left and to the right side. So I'm going to simply specify some padding to this footer area. So I'm going to say here padding. I want to specify 1% to the top and 10% to the left and right. Save the changes. You can see we have some padding to the left and the right section of this footer. Now let me show you how you can create this beautiful image grid. So I'm going to just back to my editor, and in the index.html file, just after this section, just after this about me, in the second column, right down here, I'm going to just create here a command and just say recent post area. And just after this command, I'm going to add section tag and specify class to it, which is recent post. And in this recent post, I'm going to have an anchor tag, which is the title of this recent post. And I'm going to just specify here class, which is going to be text MD and text light. And I'm going to specify text recent post. Just out of this anchor tag, I'm going to create post class, and I'm going to just say here flex row and flex wrap. So I'm going to just add few global classes with a custom class post. Now in this div, I'm going to have my different columns. So I'm going to first create here a column class, and in this column I have my post image. So I'm going to create a class here and say post image. So in the post image, I have my image tag. And the source attribute, I'm going to specify the image. So I'm going to select asset, then I'm going to select image. In the feature image, I'm going to select my first image here. If you want, you can specify alt attribute as well. I'm going to say here footer image. And just out of that, I just want to specify class to it, fluid. And just out of that, in this column, I'm going to create one more post image. So I'm going to copy this post image division tag, paste it down here, and just change this image. And I'm going to specify here image number 2. Save the changes, back to your browser, and just open your website. You can notice you have your image here. Now just after that, once I have this first column, I'm going to just copy this column, paste it down here, and change these images. So I'm going to change this image to image number 7. If you want, you can specify any image here. That's upon you. I'm going to change this image and specify image number 3. I'm going to do the same. Copy this column, paste it down here, change this image, and I'm going to just specify here image number 6. And I'm going to just change this image and specify image number 8. Save the changes, back to your website, and as you can see, we have different images here. Now let me show you how you can style these images and make these images just like this. Now let me show you how you can style these images. So I'm going to open the style.css file, and I'm going to just toggle this window on the right side, just like this, just down here. So in the style.css file right here, I'm going to just select this recent post and specify padding left and padding top. So I'm going to select these classes and select the footer, select footer area, and I want to select recent post. So this will just add some top and left padding to this recent post. Just after that, I'm going to select this recent post. So I'm going to copy this selector, paste it down here, and I want to select columns class. And to this columns, I'm going to specify flex 25%, max width is going to be 25%, and padding is going to be 0. Save the changes, When you save the changes, you can notice we have this type of beautiful layout here. Let me just add some padding to this post title. So I'm going to just select this recent post, paste it down here, and just select my post class. And I'm going to specify padding top. It's going to be 0.9 rem. When I save the changes, this will add some space between this title and these images. As simple as that. Now, I'm going to show you how you can create these beautiful popular tags in the footer section of this website. In the third column, I'm going to add these popular tags and create beautiful hover effect on it. Along with that, I'm going to show you how you can create this copyright section at the bottom of your website. So let me just open my editor and just minimize this second column. And as you know, we have this third column to create these popular tags. So in the third column, I'm going to create multi-line command and say popular tags. And I'm going to just create here a section, a new section, and specify class to it, popular tags. And inside this section, I'm going to create title for these popular tags. So I'm going to add anchor tag here. And to this anchor tag, I'm going to specify a class. And I'm going to add here global classes, which is text MD and text light. And the text is going to be popular tags. Just for that, I'm going to add here a division tag with the class tags. Along with that, I'm going to call flex, flex row, and flex wrap class. Instead of creating a new tags here, I'm going to just copy tags from the sidebar section. So I'm going to copy new tags right from here. So just copy these anchor tags and paste it inside this footer section like this. Save the changes, and as you can see, we have different tags here. Now I just wanted to specify style to it, so I'm not going to specify new styling for these popular tags. Instead, I'm going to specify the same styling which I specify to these popular tags. So I'm going to first open my style.css file, toggle this window on the right side, and I'm going to just first specify padding top and padding left to these popular tags. So I'm going to just specify this padding. So I'm going to just specify the styling to these popular tags. So I'm going to select footer, footer area, and then I'm going to select popular tags. Save the changes. This will just add some padding to these popular tags. And just out of that, I'm going to just specify the styling, the sidebar popular tag styling to this footer tag. So I'm going to select here footer, then select footer area, and then I'm going to select popular tags, and I want to select tags, and inside these tags I have anchor tag and the span tag. So I'm going to select it, save the changes. You can notice I have all the styling to these popular tags. Just out of that, I'm going to just copy this anchor tag. I'm going to just select this anchor tag right from here and just paste it up here. So this will just add some margin between these anchor tags. When I save the changes, you can notice I have margin to these anchor tags. Just out of that, I'm going to just select this anchor tag and create hover effect on it. So I'm going to just select this selector, paste it down here by specifying comma, specify the selector again, create hover effect on the anchor tag, and save the changes. When you save the changes, you can notice you can now hover over on these popular tags and see this beautiful effect. Now let me just add some padding to these popular tags. So I'm going to select this span tag, copy it, and paste it down here in the footer section. And to this span tag, I'm going to specify padding 0.8 rem to the top and bottom, and 1 rem to the left and right. Save the changes. This will just specify different padding to these popular tags. Just out of that, I just wanted to add some margin up here. So I'm going to copy this anchor tag, paste it down here, and specify margin left is going to be 0 rem. Along with that, I want to specify margin top is going to be 2 rem. Save the changes. And as you can see, we have this type of result here. Now, let me show you how you can create this copyright section for this website. So I'm going to just simply open my index.html file. And down here, I'm going to just create this copyright section. So I'm going to create this copyright section just before this closing footer. So up here, I'm going to create division tag with the class rights, and I'm going to specify text center to center all the text, and text gray class. And in this div, I'm going to say WordPress theme by, and I'm going to add here anchor tag, and in this anchor tag, I'm going to say daily tuition. I just want to specify class to this anchor tag and change the color of this text. So I'm going to say here text primary. So this will just change the color of this text, and just out of this anchor tag, I'm going to just add copyright symbol. So I'm going to add ampersand copy specify semicolon. So this will just add copyright symbol in this sentence and specify here 2019, the current year. Save the changes, and you can notice you have your footer section here. Now you can see your website is now ready. Now let me just check this website is responsive for the mobile or the tablet device or not. So if you just open your inspect tool and check this website for different viewport, then you can notice this website is not completely responsive. If you just open this website on the mobile viewport, you can notice here this website is not completely responsive. We need to make this website responsive for all the devices. So let me just show you how you can make this website responsive for all the devices. So let's see how to do it. Now, as you can see, this website is not completely responsive for the mobile devices. If it is not responsive, then it is useless. So let me just make this website responsive for all the devices. So I'm going to start with the mobile device. So I'm going to just open my editor, and in the Explorer, I'm going to create a new file in this CSS folder. So I'm going to just create here a new file and name that file media.css. And I'm going to just link this file in the header section of this website. So just out of this style.css, I'm going to just add here a command and just say media query. And right here, I'm going to add link tag and just link this file. So I'm going to select asset folder, the CSS, and the media.css file. Save the changes, open the media.css file, and just toggle this window on the right side like this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to first create here a command and just say media for viewport 0 pixel or greater than that. And I'm going to just add here @media. Then I'm going to just call here parentheses and say minimum width is going to be 0 pixel or greater than that. So what I'm going to do is, if the viewport is 0 pixel or greater than that, I just want to change view styling of this template. So I'm going to first select this banner image. So I'm going to simply select the main area, then select banner area, and I want to select the banner and select the image tag. And I want to specify height to this image. The height is going to be 15 rem. When I save the changes, this will specify height to this image tag. Just out of that, I'm going to select these categories. So I'm going to select main area and select categories. And I'm going to select the anchor tag and specify margin to it. The margin is going to be 1 rem to the top and bottom and 0 for the left and right. So this will just add some margin to this category section. Just out of that, I'm going to select this post area, this one. And I just want to specify here. So I'm going to say main area, then select post area. And I want to specify margin to it. So I'm going to say here margin is going to be 0 to the top and bottom and 5% to the left and right. Just out of that, I'm going to just select the post area again, copy the selector, paste it down here, and I'm going to select call it LG class, and inside it, I'm going to select grade class. And to this grade, I'm going to specify column count is going to be auto. When I save the changes, you will get only one column like this. Now, just out of that, I'm going to just specify styling to this latest post. I'm going to select this image and change its width. So I'm going to select here a side, then select the sidebar, latest post, then select new post, and inside the new post, we have post image. I'm going to just specify width to it, and the width is going to be 40%. When I save the changes, this will specify 40% width to these images. I just wanted to add some padding between these footers. So I'm going to simply select the footer tag and select the footer area. And inside this footer area, I have row, and inside its row, I have division tags. To this division tag, I'm going to specify padding top 5%. When I save the changes, this will add some padding. Save the changes. So this will add some padding to this footer section. You can notice now the website is now completely responsive for the mobile device. Right? Now, let me just check, is this website responsive for the tablet or not? So I'm going to just open the tablet viewport, and as you can notice here, this website is responsive for the tablet. But I just want to change the styling of this latest post, and I want to change the styling of the header section of this banner image, and I just want to increase the height of this banner. So I'm going to just select the media query. So I'm going to copy this media query, paste it down here, and the viewport is going to be 576 pixel. So if the viewport is 576 pixel or greater than that, I just want to change some style of this template. So I'm going to select the banner. So I'm going to copy this class, paste it down here, and I want to change this height to 20 rem. When I save the changes, this will just change the height of this banner. Just out of that, I'm going to just select this sidebar, copy it, paste it down here, and at this time I want to change the style, and I'm going to just change this to 30%. When I save the changes, I have 30% width to these images. Let me just decrease it to 20%. As you can see, we have 20% width to these images. If you want, you can decrease it also. I'm going to say here 18%. And now you can see we have 18% width to these images. Now just out of that, I just want to specify some margin to this post area. So I'm going to select here main area and then select post area. And I'm going to specify margin to it. Margin is going to be 0 to the top and bottom and 10% to the left and right. Save the changes and add some margin to this post area. Just out of that, you can notice this website is now completely responsive. Now let me just check this website for the viewport greater than the tablet. So I'm going to just open this laptop viewport. You can notice here, this website is completely responsive here as well. But now what I want to change this column, and I just wanted to make here 2 column layout. Now as you can notice here, I have here 1 column layout. I just want to change this column layout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy this media query, paste it down here, and just say here if the viewport is 768 pixel or greater than that, I just want to change this comment as well, 768 pixel or greater than that. I just want to change this layout of this grid column. So I'm going to copy this grid and paste it down here and just change here column count and say here 2. When I save the changes, you can notice I have 2 columns, and when you decrease the size of this viewport, you have only 1 column. Let me show you. So now we can notice when the viewport is less than 768 pixel, I'm going to have 1 column layout, and if the viewport is greater than that, I'm going to have 2 column layout. As simple as that. Now as you can see, this website is now completely responsive for all the devices. I just wanted to increase the height of this banner area. So I'm going to just increase the height of this banner area. So I'm going to copy this banner img tag and put it down here and change it to 25 rem. And I save the changes. Oops, I'm going to say here 27 rem. When I save the changes, you can notice we have this banner area here. Now just after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy this media query, paste it down here, and I'm going to just say here if the viewport is equal to 1200 or greater than that, I just want to change this height of this banner image. So I'm going to say here height is going to auto. Save the changes. Now if you just open this website on desktop, You can notice this website is now completely responsive. And if you want to change the height of this latest post, you can do that as well. So if I just copy this aside tag and paste it down here inside this media query, and at this time I'm going to select the image tag and change this width to 88%. When I save the changes, you can notice we have this latest post here. As simple as that. Now you can see the website is now completely ready. Now in the next session, I'm going to show you how you can convert this HTML template into WordPress theme. So I will see you in the next one.